Rachel, I'm going to ask you to give us a specific example over there at NGA. You already talked about some cool stuff that you all are doing over there in regards to something that's you're currently doing, something that's in the hopper in regards to artificial intelligence and machine learning.
Sure. So I'll go back to the example I actually referenced earlier, because I think it's a really great example of working in partnership, with industry, and really applying some best practices to a problem set that is one that, again, as I mentioned, I think is not unique to us, and that is just the proliferation of unstructured text-based data that we all deal with on a routine basis. So the problem that I had referenced earlier is this responsibility that NGA has to update aeronautical publications. And just to give you a scope of what we're talking about, is information from approximately 200 foreign nation civil aviation programs. So we're not only dealing with text-based data in English, we're dealing with text-based language and occasionally in other languages as well. And like I said, that averages out to about 250,000 pages that our analysts had to review every month in order to make sure that there were no updates that would affect the safety of navigation, safety of aeronautical activity for DoD. DoD is responsible for doing this every 28 days, and it supports 13,000 aircraft. So the potential damage from getting it wrong is pretty significant. And as a labor intensive process, it's also ripe for potential mistakes. So NGA's AAA team partnered with Amazon Web Services to pilot a text extraction machine learning model to start automating this activity. And ironically, COVID kind of helped in this respect. Everybody was home under quarantine. We weren't operating our normal classified systems. And so we were really able to innovate by accessing technology, in an unclassified domain in a way I think perhaps we had not necessarily done in the past. And the initial pilot was really quite successful. It's continuing. We're looking at scaling at the moment to multiple other countries. We started with just a handful, and we're looking at something around 20,000 hours per year saved in analytic time. And something around in the order of millions of pages of text every year. So I think this was just a really great example of using an existing technology that was readily available in industry, that we could bring in and immediately apply within very rapid order. I want to say they went through the pilot and prototyping in about 6 months or so. And so we look at that as a good example of where we can save our analysts time to work on the things that are most important, and let the machines do the work that is more routine.